Bringing 2 pairs of gloves. Hand warmers. So I brought 2 magazines with me. This one is loaded with Aguila. Then I made sure that I thought it's sighted in, everything is working correctly. Got my suppressor on me, put it on safe. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to put a sling on it yet. So I'll just carry it on the backpack, and then if I find a rabbit that I want, I'll go with it. If not, it's just ready to go. Some interesting trees over here. So if you come out to this park over here, where you're gonna find a lot is these kinds of trees. Have a lot of like these needles here and whatnot. You probably make some tea. The other type of tree you will find, I believe it's maple, and hopefully I can find a branch over here or a leaf somewhere. Everything's covered with snow right now, but there's not much over here. I think in the summer you can find some mushrooms. People like to come out here for mushrooms, what I saw on the DNR website. But other than that, I mean, it's mainly just coming out here trying to find a rabbit or a squirrel, and yeah, just kind of learning how to get into hunting and starting out small, right? So we'll keep going, looking for a rabbit, see if we can find one. Alright, so got a deer trail over here. As you guys can see here, we got this trail going there into the woods, and it's kind of turning that way. Well, there's definitely stuff moving around. But yeah, now we just gotta look for some marks or some trail from like rabbits or squirrel or something. And then we can do our catch and cook. So let's keep moving. Alright, getting off the snowmobile trail here and heading into the hunting path. I don't know, see if we can find something. So I got one over there. I don't really have a good shot on it right now. But let's see if I can get it. Yeah, I'm not gonna take that shot. I don't have it. It's kind of hard to see what's beyond it. And I don't like shooting anything like if I can't see what's beyond my target, then I'm not gonna even go with it. Especially when we got the snowmobile tracks out here and whatnot. It's taking off right now, but not even gonna bother. If I don't have the shot, I don't have the shot. So keep walking around. If anything, it's a good workout, and here learning, whatnot. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. Hopefully we can stumble up on another one. So I'm not exactly what that is. Definitely an animal living in there, and there's this like little tiny little footprints in there. Obviously, like they put some leaves, and it seems to lean to the ground. Could be a rabbit in there, but I'm not gonna go in there and start. Like, yes, if it's out in the open, it's out in the open. If it's not, then I'm not gonna bother the animals. I'm not in a survival situation, so like, yeah. So that's a dead tree over there. And if I was looking for something to make a fire with, it's actually really good stuff because it crumbles very easily. And then if I have a lighter with me, which everybody should when you're out hiking, summer or in winter, this is really good stuff to make to start a fire. So I'm just gonna remember that location just in case I need something to start a fire with. But alright, let's keep moving. So out here in this location we have a dead tree over here, and that's pretty good for like starting up a fire. We can peel a lot of this stuff, bark, and then also we got some grass like down here, a lot of dry grass. This is really good stuff for starting a fire. So in case you need one, those are the things that one wants to kind of look for. And then that tree that I showed earlier, you want to, like, if you're out and you're getting lost, or there's a pretty good chance you're gonna get lost, it's probably not a bad idea to kind of grab a lot of it and just throw it in your bag, throw it in like a little side baggie or something like that, and just keep it with you. But right now I'm not too far away from the road, so I don't really need any of that stuff right now. Yeah, we'll keep going. Alright, so we've been walking on this deer trail over here. We're pretty near the campground, which is one of the places that people, that we should be kind of staying away from if you're hunting. But this is a really good spot for deer hunting. I've seen a lot of trails. Like I said, this one is a deer trail. And then pretty much every other spot that I walked onto, there were deer trails everywhere. So this is gonna be a pretty good spot for October, November. And if you're kind of looking for an area, I think this is a really good area for it. I don't know what the regulations are out here for doe and buck and whatnot, but we can find out. I think they extended the season this year, but yeah, we can find out that on the DNR website. So yeah, we'll keep going. Alright guys, so found another hole over here, and seems to be, I think it's that one's a squirrel, I think. Not very sure, but the trail kind of goes from this tree and this hole up onto that tree over there. It seems like it climbed up this tree up here. And there's nothing on the tree right now. And then there's another one over here. So I'll be looking at looking around all the trees and see if maybe there's one. I would definitely take a squirrel for cooking it. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. Alright, so the gun is cleared, nothing in there. So right now, with the shortage of ammunition, it's pretty hard to find even 22 long rifles. So I had to dig in there, find the round when I unloaded the rifle. But it's kind of what the times that we're living on right now. Didn't find anything. I'm still learning. I'm still kind of going through the process right now of learning how to hunt and whatnot. I'm kind of new to it, and more than anything, I'm hoping that this becomes a thing for the community. Like if you're learning how to hunt, or if you are a hunter and you got tips for me, it's like, okay, you can pass on stuff and, you know, share knowledge with each other. I'm finding out that it's pretty difficult, and I'm kind of trying to prepare myself for a just in case something really bad happens, and, you know, have to survive on whatever I find, whether it's a end of the world scenario or if I'm out hunting or hiking in a very remote area. This is not a remote area, so this is a good training place. Another thing that I want to mention is I carry my 365. I'll be making a video about it someday. I'm just gonna put it right here. My plan was to carry my Glock and put it on the side, kind of carry it like that. I'm in bear territory now. Bear attacks are very seldom, or they don't really happen that much, but nonetheless it's nice to carry something like this, where I'll be able to defend myself, at the very least scare them if they were to charge. I didn't bring any bear spray, so that's going to be the next step that I take at some point. Get some bear spray and whatnot. Other than that, really nothing else to put out there. It's just didn't find anything. I saw a lot of trails. I was kind of looking on the trees trying to find something, nothing. And the last thing is, this is a good place for deer hunting. So if you're looking for a deer hunting spot in Minnesota, I saw a lot of trails from deer all over the place, and I didn't even hike that much. It was like a very small part of the forest. I'll probably put a map on there of like kind of the areas that I hit. But yeah, there's deer everywhere. So yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Hopefully it's helpful and entertaining. Peace.